How we doing, everyone? More Arc Raiders stream today. A little bit of solo play. See what we can do. Got a couple of things that we're looking for in particular. The Silly Rooster needs mushrooms, apricots, and another very comfortable pillow. It's very demanding about these pillows, by the way. The very comfortable pillows. Where can we find these? Residential, commercial. Okay, we know where we might be able to find these on the damn battlegrounds. And the mushrooms too. So we'll likely do that. Let's get ourselves loaded out. I've been getting killed a lot lately. I got an idea. What do we want to do? Let's take the Venator, just for the heck of it. It's really nice. I might want to try to keep myself alive this time. See how this works out. I need one more kind of long range weapon here. Let's go with the Pharaoh. It's good for shooting arcs. I could use a little bit more light ammo. So let's do that. Oh, wait a minute. What did I just make? Oh, 87. Okay. Let's maybe make a little bit more. How much can we carry? 100. All right, that works. Let's get some augments. What do we want to do about this? Let's get smoke grenade, but we're gonna put it there. Let's be nice to people. Put that there. Sterilization bandage. Let's do this. Shield rechargers. What do I have? I have surge shield rechargers. Let's try that. We still got room for something else. Let's go for that. Augmentation slots. What can I put there? Oh, yeah. I can't put that there? It's an augment, though. For deployable utility items. Oh, okay. I know what they're talking about. Let's do this then. Bandage. We're going to gear up and try not to get ourselves killed. Fat chance. Oh, this shoots medium armor, does it? Medium ammo. Never mind. I was thinking I was taking the other one. Let's go that. Okay. What's going on at the damn battlegrounds? There's an electromagnetic storm. Blue Gate. Spaceport has... Oh, the Spaceport has lush blooms. At the Spaceport. That would be the place to go. Lush blooms at the Spaceport. Okay. Well, we'll probably lose all this stuff. That's been my luck lately. My luck has been... if I take any nice things, I lose them. That's just been the way it goes. If I take a free kit, I usually get out alive. Why is that? I don't know. I was going to do... my plan today was to do 2 runs with the free kit and see what the lobby felt like. See if more people were peaceful or not, but I'm going in with the good gear. For me, I'm not one of those players who plays night and day. Outside sometimes says, hello from me on my night shift. Entertain me. I will give it a shot. I will give it a shot. Okay, buddy. Where are we? We're right here.
This is Shani.
That's 20 minutes to the north through fuel processing.
Place the LiDAR scanners there. And don't fall down, Raider.
We do have a whole LiDAR scanner thing that we can try to do over here. Don't exactly like running out in the open like this. Thought I heard the ticking of the tick-tock. All right. lush blooms. We would like to find the little... Okay. Loot, loot, no loot. Nothing here. People shooting. Cars. All right. Close, please. Outside says I started playing this morning, stuck between my brain telling me to kill friendlies and my heart telling me not to. Yeah. What do we have upstairs here? Is this an upstairs? It is. What's this over here? A canister. We'll take that. Well, oh, heavy gun parts. Okay, plastic, not so much. Not so exciting. Duct tape. I really don't need a lot of plastic parts. I'm just going to drop those. Canisters. Canisters are useful. What do we got here? A magnet. Oh, I love those. I need those, actually. It's the one thing I need. So let's take those and put them in here until something better comes along. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to switch my guns. I'm just not used to this. Okay. I want this for sure. The Flame Boy. Crude explosives. What's in here? Yeah, okay. And that goes outside, and we're over here. Nothing around here. Okay. Oh my god, it's bright as day. What do we got in here? Oh, yay. More heavy gun parts. I like that. Duct tape. This recycles into fabric, so I don't care about that. Magnet. These are not closed lockers, so they don't matter. And that is a weapon mod, a compensator. Okay. What can it go on? The Pharaoh. Alright, where do we need to go next? Departure building. Loot value is high, but it's not what I'm really looking for. The warehouse. The water towers. Oh, the water towers. Okay. Also, I'm looking for a surveyor vault, so if there's a blue line pointing up to the sky, we're interested in that. We're really interested in any sort of little pieces on the ground. I'm gonna leave that. We're looking for little baskets on the ground, and I just don't know where they are on this map. I know the rough region where they are on the dam, but here, not so much. This is a long ways out here, isn't it? Might not be the best idea to come over here. I bet you there's nothing over here. That's going to be a load-in zone for someone, and there's someone right over there getting shot at. This area up here, where there's a lot of trees, unfortunately this turret is coming over here. So I'm thinking we may just have to shoot him. Oh, son of a gun. What is going on? Okay, we know somebody else was shooting. Are they friendly or not? Oh, the third person view is fun. Taco was asking, how do you like it? I like it. The game is really set up for it. Yeah. I don't want to waste all my Venator shots, because that's... The Venator is for shooting people. Ah. I'm gonna run over here. Come here, you turkey. Damn it. Ah. Okay. Thanks for the assist, man. Now we'll find out if they're friendly or not. Let's see. Let's go here and... These are less effective. I don't want to waste my big heals yet. So let's do that. We definitely don't need a defib on anybody. Now, what's over here? Nothing. Except your drawer that we already searched. Oh yeah, the rope drawer. Okay. Okay. make the mad dash for it. Whoa, this heavier pack is something else. Jeez, another one. Okay. I see a guy over there. Let's hope he's friendly. No, don't come my way. Dirty sucker. That is just the suck. God, they're really on me today. That's concerning. What was that? Where do we want to go? We're right here. The exit's right there. And then there's a short one this way, but you got to go across these tubes. This sucks. I'd like to get in here.
Let's go to the departure building.
And just find something worth taking out. Oh no, here it comes. Here it comes. If this thing detects me, I cannot make it. I'm not quick enough. A battery. 3 of them. Oh my god, another battery. I could actually use a ton of these seeds. These can be broken down into seeds, which you can trade with the trader for really important things like weapon parts. Where's that go? Up? To next floor? What's on this floor? Anybody looted this place out yet? I'm trying to be really cautious of sound just because that's one of the biggest indicators here. I get the feeling somebody's up here. Because I saw that guy run into this building. Unless he was just running through. Steel springs. I need those. Those are even more valuable than magnets. Well, there's one, there's always another. Where is it? I hear you. Where are you? Up on the ceiling? Where are you? Get off me. We will have none of that. Can we see what people are shooting at out here? I see two guys. Is he gonna come over here on me? Because I pointed my gun in his direction. Oh, you gotta be joking me. Where are you? Where are you, you little bastard? Power cable. I think there's wires inside that. Oh, come here. You okay, man? You okay down there? I'm not sure he's friendly. He may not be. This is bad. We kind of got to sit here and wait for him to show up. Except for that. Those guys are still fighting shit over there. They're fighting the Leaper.
Safe window is closing. 10 minutes to get out.
Can you
of there.
please
I repeat,
explain the
10
two
minutes.
different push-to-talk modes on my keyboard things? I both see Z and B. Yes. So one is push-to-talk for proximity, and then, for instance, I have on all the time group chat. So if you're in a group with people, which I'm not right now, then they would be able to hear you all the time. Otherwise, it's push-to-talk for proximity chat, which is anybody near me. So if I push it to talk and you see this little yellow icon in the bottom left, well, what I prefer is if I'm in a group, I'm going to use group, and we're only going to use proximity to talk to other players that aren't in our group. In solos, of course, I'm using proximity chat to talk to everybody. So, and I like proximity chat a lot. I think it's been really awesome to make friends. Wires. Okay. Wait a minute. What do these break down into? Rubber parts? Oh, boo. Okay, then those are no good. We don't care about those. Power cables, salvage wires. Yes. These we don't care about. These. What are these break down? Plastic parts. Don't care about those. Okay. Jeff says, I see. Thanks. Well, they killed the Leaper. It's dead. Good job, guys. I'm concerned because this guy here didn't answer me. So that you probably saw a short clip that I posted where that was the crux of the thing, was I used proximity chat to try to see if they were friendly, and they didn't answer me. So I had to shoot them. That's it. Oh my god, this is what we've been looking for. Okay, seeds be gone. There we go. You're more valuable than that. And that is everything I need. That's actually the most important thing I need. Let's see if we can get the hell out of here. We can just dive off this building. I don't really want to do that. What do we have out here? Still not a good option. Okay. Is this one right here? That one's almost close. We gotta go here.
With the west elevator.
Where is the west elevator? Right over there. Okay, let's try to get out of here. Should we breach it and search it? No, we got what we came for. I think if we can get out of here, I'll be happy. And then we've got, of course, I can hear it. Son of a gun. There is a really big deal coming. Damn it. Okay. Can I craft one of the little ones? No. Okay. Let's not do that. Let's do... We're gonna have to be healthy to make this run. Did I bring any stims? I did. Adrenaline shots. Okay. There it is. Alright. Get out of here, you bastard. Nope. Make sure it's not booby-trapped. You need to get here, darling, because that thing's huge. If you can't see me for sure, here comes the bombs. Oh, good lord. That didn't sound good.
All raiders, we have Ark on screen. 5 minutes left. Go find a way home. I repeat, 5 minutes.
He's gonna call somebody in. And we're out with a good pillow. All that for a pillow. My heart can only take so much of this game at one time. Only so much. Oh my god, we walked out with magnets, wires, springs, and a pillow. I'm thrilled. Oh, and another fireball burner. That's a blast. Okay. Let's do something fun here. We need to go look for mushrooms, and I know where they are. So let's do this. Damage dealt to ticks. That's cool. Oh my god. I understand that people like PvP because it gives them a thrill. It gives them an adrenaline shot. And I have made it 53 years on this earth by trying to do exactly the opposite. By not spike my adrenaline. That's why when people see me, they tell me I look 10 to 15 years younger than I really am. It's like, yeah, because no stress. I avoid stressful jobs, stressful situations, stressful people, and PvP. It keeps me young. All right. We're working our way up towards this thing, security breach. That's going to create even more stress when I can go into those locations and start looting that stuff. Oh my god. Okay. What? I thought we emptied our backpack. What are we doing, Scrappy? Get rid of that. Get rid of this and all this stuff. Oh, are we kind of crammed up? Okay, here's what we want to do. Let's go show this part off. Not traders. Not store. God, where am I? Radar. This thing. The projects. So if you go to your project, let me explain this while we're on stream. We have people watching. We might as well explain this. In a lot of online games like this, they have player wipes. And this game doesn't do that. Or at least it doesn't do it in the classical sense. It's voluntary. This is called your expedition. The whole point of this from a lore perspective is that, of course, the Ark have taken over the surface of the planet and we are trying to send spaceships into space to go colonize elsewhere. So much the same way as the film Gattaca, where your one guy is working at a computer trying to get a spaceship ready to go and they're watching the constant spaceships take off. If you've ever seen the film Gattaca, which is brilliant, this borrows heavily from that idea. And what you do is you commit enough resources here to finish this project, and then when the window opens for a whole week at the end of the 7 or 8 week period when each game window is open, then you can elect to send your expedition into space. And from a lore perspective, what that effectively does is send your character off into space and you start over with a new character, but you get to keep things. So what you get to keep is all of your workbenches. You get to keep them all, but they all are back to level 1, so you don't have to unlock them like you used to. You get to keep your access to all the maps. You don't have to unlock the maps like you used to. And there are a couple other things, but you lose everything in your stash. You lose all your gear. You lose all your skill points and have to redo all your skill points. Now, you may be thinking, well, why would I even want to do an expedition and wipe my character? You don't have to. But if you want to, here's the advantage. Depending on the overall value of your entire stash, how much valuable loot you have in this thing, will determine how many bonus skill points you get to carry over into your next play. So the maximum level right now is 75, and we can put 75 points into this skill tree, which doesn't even come close to unlocking everything. Well, if you had a super valuable stash, you could get upwards of 5 additional skill points to carry over. So meaning on your next character, you could put 80 points in. And then, of course, there's, I think there's going to be other prestige items and stuff like that. But this is the big thing, is if you want to do the character resets, you're going to get more skill points over time. And if this is a game you plan to invest in long term, it's a very wise thing to do. But to start that all, we have to go to the Raider, and we have to go to our projects, and we have to go to the project and actually start it. And I have 179 metal parts in my stash, so I'm going to commit 150, and I have now finished the first part of this. The window for each, I don't know what you call it. I'm not familiar with these games. It's like a session, it's like 7 weeks long or whatever, or season is what they call them in a lot of games. I think it's 7 weeks in this thing, and then the 8th week is the window when you can actually launch your expedition. And so I plan on doing it because I'm a sucky player anyways, and so if I can get a couple of bonus skill points for the next time around, that's fine. It's like starting over isn't a big deal because it's not like I have a vault full of purples like other people do. And it'll be really interesting, I think, to see in the last week what people are going to do, because if you have a vault full of purple stuff, you're going to want to keep it. So you're probably going to see a lot of free loadouts as people who want to reset are trying to hoard their most valuable items. And other people might just be like, I don't care. And they're out there blowing their stuff. I don't know. We got 300 rubber parts, so we can commit resources to that next part. We got 85 arc alloys, so we can commit to that. And then you need a lot of steel springs, and I don't have those. So this is obviously going to free up our stash a ton. So that's cool, which is going to allow me to stow all the rest of this stuff. And there is our pillow. Oh, and even then doing all of that. Oh no, yeah, that pillow goes in there. Good. Cool. So what we can do is we can look at Scrappy, and now he's got his pillows, but we need the rest of it. We need mushrooms and apricots. So what we're going to do is go to the damn battlegrounds because I at least know where there are some mushrooms there. And we're just going to use a free loadout and hope we can get back alive. The bummer for me playing this game is the PvP in solo mode. I just don't care about it at all. I'm so much more excited about the cooperative gameplay. And I've had some really cool experiences. For instance, this gets loud. I'll talk about this in a second. I just posted a video this afternoon that's about 35 or 40 minutes long, I think. And the last expedition on that one is really fun because we ran into a leaper, just me and a couple of the strangers, and this lady had a free kit like I do. And so in her free kit, she had 2 blaze grenades. And I'm like, well, these things really don't like fire and they'll go down a lot quicker if I have it. And she gave me the blaze
Red
grenades.
alert, Raiders. We've spotted a harvester in your area. A queen is guarding it with her life. Only engage if you've brought your
How
best
much
gear, lots of backup,
GB
and a very
this
good
game?
plan.
Turan, I don't know what GB is, and I'm a person who's notoriously bad with acronyms, so you got to tell me, because the only thing I know that GB means is Green Bay, because I'm a football guy. So you got to be a little more specific than that. That's how much of a dork I am. Let's see. We're just looking for these little, well, In Bloom isn't here. We're looking for mushrooms, and they'll show up on trees, like right over here. There's mushrooms, but they're not low enough for us to get. Okay. This old tree like this looks like a good target. We might look around for some more stuff like that. When In Bloom is going on here, it's really easy to find. Gigabyte. Oh, memory. Oh gosh, I don't know. I have no idea, but I'll tell you this. People are playing it on PlayStations, the PlayStation 5 and the Xboxes, and they're saying it's running wonderfully. A couple of streamers I were watching today, they were running with playing it on their PlayStations, and it was performing magnificently. So if you want to play this on a console, totally this is the kind of game to play. It's optimized really well. It's one of the only games made on the Unreal 5 engine where they aren't using the most popular features of the Unreal 5 engine, the ones that also tend to cause a lot of stutter. And so because of that, the game is running wonderfully. So we're going to breach this. There's no mushrooms in here, but I can look up the... When I get back to Speranza and I'm not here in the middle of the game, Turan, I will look back up what the install size is for you on Steam and let you know. So hold on for about 20 minutes. And I will be happy to tell you that number. I've got a kettle, which is a decent gun if we have to shoot somebody else, but it's not going to be like great. And since I suck at PvP, it's not like it's going to give me an advantage of any kind. I mean, I really stink at PvP. In fact, I need to look here. What are my other options? I have a jolt mine and a lure grenade. Those are what I like to have personally. I think they're really useful. Somebody starts shooting you, you can toss a lure grenade and it'll lure arc. So if you can kind of throw it behind him, it ends up being pretty useful. I don't see anybody else out here, and that is alarming. Where am I going to find some mushrooms? Okay, so there's a big old dead tree here. I gotta find the kind of tree. Okay, hold on. I got an idea. I got a map here. My PC is full. All programs. I have 60 gigabytes, but I don't know how much I search on Google, but no information about memory. Oh, that's sad. Well, let me see. Let's see if I can find it. Installed files. It is 32.72 gigabytes on Steam on my SSD. So 33 gigs. If I look on the map, and I have this other map over here. Where am I? I'm on the old battlegrounds. South Swamp Outpost, Scrapyard. I don't know that I'm looking at the same map here. Okay. We're just going to have to look around. They're on trees is the only time I've seen them, and I found them completely by accident. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Doing my community service for the day. Okay, this is cool. All these plants. Like I said, these can get turned. You can reduce these down into seeds, and the seeds can be traded with the trader, and she'll have really valuable stuff for you, like magnets, which you're going to want, batteries, which you're going to want, medium, heavy, and light gun parts, which you're going to want. Those are really hard to come by. So. Let's go see. What you really want to do in this game is stop and listen frequently. The swamp lift will be our way out, and it's not just listening for players and their footsteps and stuff like that. It's listening for things like the sounds of gunfire exchanges and hearing flares go up, meaning somebody died. And if you're hearing a lot of player gunfire and flares go up, then that's when you start to get concerned. Mushroom, mushroom, where are the mushrooms? Of course, with my luck, I'll find a couple of mushrooms and then I'll get killed at exfil. And since I don't have a pocket, safe pocket. Oh, there we go. There's an arc over there. My understanding is that the free loadouts had a safe pocket in the betas, I think. But they took it out for the final game. Probably a good idea. Force people to use the better gear. But I wish I had a reliable way of finding mushrooms. The other thing is, I don't like being this far away from structures. That thing's coming over in this direction, and that's not good. Get away from me. Get away from me, because all I have is a kettle, and I do not have enough firepower to quickly take you down. That is the sound of a hover. Oh, that's bad. That's one of those things that gives away your position. The tumbleweeds are the worst. That almost seemed like a player shooting. That red line. I mean, I saw the flamethrower one, but the flamethrower ones don't do that. Oh, that could be bad. Oh God, I just hopped right in there. Oh no, I'm stuck in here. What the hell is this? Okay, this is not good. I can't get out of here. Okay. Oh wait, it said, yeah, fix stuck. Oh, that's sad. Oh, I can't believe this happened. How is this even possible? TJ Bradley says the sound design amongst the best I've ever heard in this game. It's kind of relaxing, stressful, a weird mix. Yeah. Right now, the weird, stressful thing is I can't get out of here. I know I'm trying the spacebar. That's what I'm hitting. It's not happening. Oh my god. I found the one place in this game where you cannot get out of. I was just trying to climb up and hop on that thing and maybe hop over here. Look, guys. Okay, can I roll? Can I roll out of here? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is unbelievable. Oh, I thought for sure that was going to do it. Wow. That guy's going to get stuck on stream for 20 minutes. We got 18 minutes left. Well, so we're going to start taking money. What's the odds that a player kills me and Art kills me, or that the end kills me? Because as far as I know, there's no way to like abandon your run. Oh my god, this is amazing. Well, we'll have to clip this out. That's too bad, because, you know, it's not like we had anything. We got sensors. I could have used those. More metal. That would have been good. There's something outside running around, and I gotta assume it's a leaper. Okay, so this way. There was that little icon there for a while that said, you know, press H. It was real, or press spacebar, and it was real brief. I can't believe this. I feel like Paul Reiser at the end of Aliens 2 when he's like, slide and then jump. Well, let's see. C isn't doing anything. And neither is rolling. Oh my gosh. You may need to try alternative solutions like opening and closing the settings menu. Hey man, I'm peaceful,
Hey.
but I'm totally stuck over here.
Oh. Holy shit.
This is the worst thing in the world.
I mean, I could try to, like, melee you or something. See if, like, an impact does it.
Okay, that'd be cool. And if it doesn't, just kill me and I'll get out of here because I'm clearly stuck.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so
I'm in the
funny.
circus. This is a circus now. Barnum and
You
Bailey.
like Flash Gordon. Maybe you can crawl out. Do you have a defibrillator? You can
Oh,
drop it.
I don't. It's a free kit.
Well, sorry about that.
I appreciate
That
it, man.
was pretty funny.
Jesus. Of all the ways to die. Thanks, Iron Man June. That was very nice of you. Came in here and saved me. If you get stuck, you need to move the cursor all over until you find the exact right place to the point to get the prompt. The prompt will say fix unstuck player. I know, I saw it and I had it very briefly, Cluner. I had it for a split second, but I have no idea on the screen where that was. That was going to take me another 18 minutes to find it again. Oh, that was sad. But it was a free loadout, so we don't care. We can go back in and look for some mushrooms, for some more mushrooms. Or apricots. We could go to the... Let's see, where are the apricots most likely to be? There should be mushrooms all over this map. I gotta check this map again. I want to make sure I was looking at the right map, because I might have been looking at the wrong one. Let's look at the map. Damn Battlegrounds. Yeah, this is the one. Okay, so there's some in the old Battleground. There's some in the Central Swamp Lift. And there's some by water treatment. Okay, this might work. I'm going to take a screenshot of this and put it on Paint. Reason being because these websites are freaking horrible. They're so bad. They got so many flashy ads that are going to give me epilepsy. So I've learned to just take a screenshot and do it that way. I can't believe how Congress wants to do something. I think the number one thing they could do right here is make it so that flash ads don't suck so bad. Oh, Stellini, thank you so much. Don't know how much this is. Hopefully enough for coffee. Dude, it's more than enough. I buy my coffee and have it at home. I appreciate that. That is so nice of you. You rule. You absolutely rule. That is the best. Okay, let's see what we can do about this. I'm going to get this map up. And we are going to try to go find some actual gosh darn mushrooms. Oh, yeah, I don't... You know, Jeff, you said you were a good sport about it. Yeah, I don't mind dying that way, especially because it was a free kit. If I would have had a bunch of gear, that would have really sucked. But I'm not going to get bent out of shape about it. One of the things I've kind of learned as I've gotten older is there's just no point in getting too bent out of shape about stuff. I mentioned this on Twitter because I do think it's worth talking about, is that when someone PvPs me, and especially if they use an underhanded method, like if they're, you know, going to camp a spot or they're going to shoot you right at exfil as you're getting ready to go out or whatever, I'm not mad about that. I'm just disappointed because... if they wanted to befriend me instead, they could have walked out with a way better loot and have had a much more fun time. Like all the most fun moments I've had in this game have been with randoms and solo play doing stuff like, oh, there's a leaper. Let's go try and kill it. That stuff is, and most of the time I don't need the loot. So I'm like, dude, you guys loot up. I don't need any of this. And people really dig that. And I just think that kind of stuff is fun. But instead you're going to PvP me for a, what amounts to a free loot kit? Come on, man. That's the most boring choice you could have made, you know? So I just don't like boring. I'm too old for boring anymore. I don't care about boring. So let's go back to the damn Battlegrounds. Let's do another free loadout and see if we can just get some mushrooms and maybe meet somebody that's cool again. That particular building we were in does have a weapon locker in it. So if you can get there early, you do have a chance to get a blueprint. And I would like, I'm really behind on blueprints. Jeff says 100% cooperation is much better. Yeah, I know you can't legislate this, but in sports there are tons of unwritten rules, right? Baseball's famous for them. And I wish there was an unwritten rule that in solo play you just play cooperatively, and if you want to do PvP, get a team. Because it's really fun in team play. I've watched some really cool stuff happen in team play. Oh god, we're so far away from the mushrooms. Wait a minute, maybe we're not. This is the scrapyard. There's some in here.
Remember,
okay.
You're looking for a first wave battleground. There might be junk around, but look for anything that stands out.
Oh, and the harvester event is here, and it's 18 minutes in, so it should be done. There shouldn't be anything going on. Actually, you know what I need to do? I need to find out where the hell I'm going to get out at, and I'm going to get out over here. Okay. We're going to go there when we're done.
Red Lake balcony lift.
And we've got a grenade and a gas grenade, which is basically useless. So, all right. Let's just see if we can find mushrooms on any of these trees in here. It's windy. You know, and you guys were saying, and I've said this, and lots of people have said this, and it's worth repeating. The sound design in this game is as good as anything I've ever heard. I thought the best sound design game I've ever heard so far has been the Dead Space remake. The sound design in that game is stellar. But this is amazing. Everything that you need to hear is done perfectly. It's just so good. And these guys should win some awards this year at the Game of the Year Awards, at least for sound design, because it's friggin' amazing. So we found moss on a tree. Moss on a tree. Reach the hallowed grounds by the scrapyard. Oh yeah, so I have this quest here that is I'm never gonna finish. This is so funny. Search for rations. I really enjoyed your Dead Space review. Thanks for that. You're welcome, Jeff. I'm glad I gave that game another shot, because I had a real hard time with it the first time. And I just was not in the right frame of mind to play it. And I wanted to give it the respect that it deserved, because it was such a well-designed and executed game. I had a lot of fun the second time around. I'm just trying to check trees here, because I know that's where I saw mushrooms before. But it could be a very tough process to find them. I would like to find a particular kind of tree that has the mushroom on it and know that every single time that tree had the mushroom. That would be cool. Be like, you know, how video games are sometimes. You find something and then you know, oh, it's on this kind of tree, so look for that kind of a tree. I learned a lot, in particular that you can grab enemy body parts and use them as weapons. Seemed key to conserving ammo. Yes, and that was one of the absolute coolest things that Dead Space did. That kinesis was so much fun, and it was just so smartly done. I mean, I loved it. You had rods that you could use, and they did a really good job with the design of the rods, so that you would see these little blue flicks of light on them towards the end, so when you walked in a room right away, you'd know. Okay, we need to get to cover. That's not cover. Where's this guy at? That's not cover. That's not cover. That's not cover. There's a bunch of stuff up over here and none of it's cover. Mushrooms? We are really late into the raid, so I gotta imagine most of the people who had something specific that they wanted to get, got it, and are getting out, or have already gotten out. So what we're likely to get at the end here are PvP campers. What do we got here? Cooling coil. Hey, wait a minute. Cooling coil. Steel springs. Yes. Okay. Oh yeah, baby. That's a player. Nobody came down and looted this. I don't need that though. Well, that's not true. Oh shit. No, don't do it. I just heard that land over there. Here's what we're gonna do is start making our way down through the swamp. Not through the swamp, but the lift is 13 minutes in closing, so... And we don't have a lot of cover out here. We have that building right there for cover. The problem is it's open on both ends, so... So we'll just start moving down here. Keeping an eye on the base of all of these trees. And our ears in the sky for the sound of destruction, or that sound. That's not good. Okay, there's a building down here. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, with not a lot of time left, maybe we can get over in this building and just get some loot then. No mushrooms, just regular old loot. Because there is... Oh no, there's that turret. Wait till it has to reload. Was that a pair of legs I saw out there? You friendly, man? He's trying to get out. He doesn't care. Oh, there's the red room and nobody got in. This is the damn testing annex key. Testing annex. Okay. I may actually have one of those keys. And which one's this one down here? Damn testing annex key, so in both places. Okay. You know what's going to come in handy? Oh, we don't have it this time in our free loadout. We don't have that grenade, the lure grenade. Oh. Okay. Bunch of people getting out. We still have 10 minutes. Listen for the sound of flares.
You have 10 minutes to return to Speranza. I repeat, 10 minutes.
You son of a bitch. You rat bastard. Well, that's okay. Because you know what? It doesn't seem like a lot of people have been here. Sound on this is great, he says. Your review for this was top notch. Really glad you're having fun with it. Not my type of game, Scott says, but figured I should drop by and see what it's all about. Thanks, Scott. Oh my god, nobody searched these? What? Come on. Oh, what? Oh no, we got something rare. Now we have to get out. Oh, jeez. Okay, we got smoke grenade. What do we got? Little smoke grenade. Salvage wires. Oh my god, there were... Oh, that you gotta be kidding me. What's over here? Nobody's been in here. Are you joking me? Okay, so... That thing. Salvage for crude explosives. Are you joking? Nobody's been here? Nobody's been here. We got 8 minutes. We have to make our move very soon. Salvage batteries. Okay. I don't want to go down there with anything less than 5 minutes. Oh my god. Okay. I'm going to drop the seeds because we don't have that many of them. And we may be able to pick up something decent. There's a lot of loot in it. That's what we need. Bandage. Torn blanket. Okay, so what we can do there is salvage that. Got guys flying around outside. More batteries. Got more antiseptic. Oh, I got an adrenaline shot. I'm going to want that. Let's take this and drop that to the ground. Just drop. And a kettle. We'll salvage for metal parts. Trick is going to be getting out of here. There's... Oh, a rattler. Thank you. We don't have the ammo for it, but that's okay. Duct tape. Okay. Lots of people getting out. And I don't blame them. That's going to be the smart thing to do. Let's see where we're at. Okay, now we're in trouble. Cat bed, adrenaline shot, power cables, salvage wires. This. Okay. We have to get out of here. 6 minutes. The question is, can we get out of here in 6 minutes? Yes, we can. Okay. I'm not fully healed up. That sucks. Okay, parkour. There, we gotta go this way. You should be nervous, Scott. What's going on is I'm trying to get out of here. I gotta go press this button, open this thing. It's gonna take several seconds for it to open. Several long seconds. Oh my god. And that rocket's gonna shoot us when we do it. So that thing's going the other way.
All Raiders, arc on screen. 5
What?
minutes
No,
left.
it's closed.
Go find your way home. I repeat,
No, it's
5
closed.
minutes.
What? Where's the one that's not closed? No. Where is it? Oh my god, it's too far away.
Head home at the North Complex elevator.
Oh no, it's too far. It's too far. Okay, maybe not. Oh no, these things are gonna shoot me dead. Oh, that's it. I'm dead. Oh, that was sad. I should have thrown the smoke sooner. I shouldn't have gone down that zip line. Oh, and there's the queen. Well, it was a good effort with a free kit. We had 2 purples on us. That was just blind luck, man. Oh, how funny. Oh, that's so sad. I didn't realize. Well, so this is user error. And that's because I did not pay attention to the map, and I thought that exit was the one that had the longest amount of time to get out of there. I always try to be a planner and have a plan for how I'm going to get out of somewhere, and I mistakenly thought that exit at water treatment was the one that still had 5 minutes on it. So Man down. Yep. Jeff says, I need to run, but thanks for being a gentleman tonight and for making Stellaris videos a second a night. Jeff, that's a really generous comment. That's a very generous donation. Thank you, man. That was wonderful. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was really nice, Jeff. Thank you so much. Oh, that was so sad. Oh, that was the saddest. Okay, well, stuff happens. That's too funny. Killed by a wasp. But I'm so good at killing wasps. Okay, that was interesting though. That was really interesting because, and there's another Stellaris one coming, Jeff. I am doing an espionage one. I hope to have that done in a week or so. Jeez, it's taken longer than I want it to, but it's coming. Just something to make it simple for people like me who got really confused by espionage when it came out. Okay, so what do I want to do here? That was really interesting to me. I want to see what I have for keys. Because I know I have keys. What did I have there? There was the Buried City Residential Master Key, the Dam Surveillance Key, the Spaceport Trench Tower Key, and the Spaceport Warehouse Key. What I really need to do is I have this quest. On the spaceport, install a LiDAR scanner at the communications tower. Man, okay. That could be difficult. That could be really difficult. That might be a free loadout kind of thing, but I get the feeling I could make it easier if I took a kit. I would like to do this though and finish it. What do we want to do? What does my gear look like? So I got one of these. That lets you run a medium shield, but I don't really want to. I want to be fast. We could take the Berletta in case somebody wanted to PvP us, but even if they do, I'm probably going to die. I'm just so bad at it. I'd like to hang on to this. But let's give it a shot. It's either that or a free loadout. Let's do the free loadout. We want to go to Spaceport. We're just going to do a free loadout and we're going to try to get there. Top of the control tower. That can be a little funky. I think the first two perks on the middle tree help with speed. I believe they do. But the perk on the far right of the red branch is the one that's going to get you really awesome loot. So that's why I'm not really worried about that right now. A lot of people, once they figured out that far right perk gave you access to special drawers, they're like, oh yeah, everything else comes second now. I worked on carry weight a little bit, which also goes along with that, so. Let's see what they gave us. Did they give us a Pharaoh? That would be nice. They gave us another kettle. Okay, they gave us kettle bandage, another useless gas grenade, and a light impact grenade, which is not really useful. Where are we on the map? Is it a night raid or is it just this way because we're underground? This should be what? Control tower? Where the hell am I? Okay. Whoa. I don't even know where I am. Oh, this looks fun. Okay, what's the map say now? Launch towers, rocket assembly, departure building, control tower A6. I assume that's where we gotta go then.
Let's go to the control tower.
And what's our exit? 28 minutes right there. Okay. So this, and then there's obviously... Really? Come in here, you little turkey. One of the things that I thought that they did was so smart, they're making it a third player game, is you've got a button where you can switch for peeking around corners. So that's nice. I can hear someone over there looting. All right. I do not want any more of that happening. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh my god, and then there's that thing. And then there's... Oh, jeez. Okay, everybody go a different direction. I'm just gonna run for it. I'm gonna have to. You can see there's a elevator up there. I mean, a ladder up there. It's probably not... Jeez. Gotta go all the way up there. Okay. It's quest time. I assume this is where we gotta go. Be quiet enough. Is this an actual ladder or... Oh, it takes you all the way down. Will it take me all the way up? I fell to my zoom on a zip line. Fell to my doom. There's gotta be a leaper somewhere. It's right there. Oh, hot dog. Oh, that's fun. Oh, this is really zooming. Anybody here? Nobody here. Battery. Battery. Okay, where is the quest? These have been searched. People's already been here, which makes total sense. There's a fried motherboard. You need that for a quest, but I'm already done with that quest. And another one. And a damaged heat sink, which is needed for a quest, and I'm already done with that one. People left some loot here. Oh, there's an arpeggio here. And there's a lure grenade. Oh my gosh. And there's a torn blanket, which we can salvage into fabric. And there's a noise maker, which I would much rather have. So let's craft. Okay. Did I leave anything in there? Yeah, I left those grenades in there. Okay. Noise makers. I assume we have to go up here somewhere. Alright. It might be on something like this. It's going to be a little tiny quest thing. It's going to be a little tiny yellow quest thing. Okay, what's this? Nothing here? LiDAR scanner. They don't want me to jump over there and install it over there, do they? Because on the other buildings that I was on, that's what it was like. Because it was something up in a corner like this. I don't see... It was on a little platform, though. Huh. I don't see it here. I heard you. You son of a bitch. These things can actually be used to recharge your shields, I think. I want to see. Arc power cell. Recharge own shield. Yes, it can. Good. I wanted to verify that because I'd heard that they could be used for that. Okay. Where would it be then? It's the control tower. It's somewhere else. Where is this thing? This is one of those times when I'm gonna have to go look it up on YouTube, I guess. Disappointing. Oh, advanced electrical components. A rubber ducky. Let's drop the chemicals then. Cooling fan. Wait a minute. What's the cooling fan got? What can we do with that? Salvage wires, please. Thank you. Where is this thing? We can go back down. Shotgun ammo. Nobody searched these? Light gun parts. Smoke grenade. Oh man, I'd rather have that. Salvage chemicals, but I don't need it. Let's do this and this. I need that. More than I need this syringe. What do we got in here? Another one of these. Another medium gun parts. I really need those. Oh, gas grenade. You're gone. This. Okay. Gosh, I got a whole bunch of stuff in another gun. Maybe I should just count my lucky stars and get the hell out of here then. Where's our nearest exfil? 7 minutes to there, or 22 minutes to here. That
Head
one's
home at the
probably
south
safer.
elevator.
The direction. This is closer.
Head home at the central elevator.
Okay, hold on. If it's over there on that side of the building. Oh, what? What? There's a gun here. Oh my god. Okay. Rubber ducky, you're worth a lot of money, but this has got to go. I'll take that. It's nice to know there's a gun there. Okay. Where is that? Right down there. Okay, we just got to get there really quickly. Don't fall. Holy bejesus. Mommy, I'm afraid of heights. You turds are out of here. What's this? Does this go up very far? No. I think we can get out this way. Is this just gonna... Peaceful? Hi. Me too. I'm trying to get to exfil. Okay. Do we want to jump down? Oh, here we go. We don't need to jump when there's this. And then we can go. Now, how much time do we have in this one? Hello? That thing is very big and very alerted. He's headed over there at him. No, 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 don't blow up that guy. Oh shit, no. I'm gonna keep that tower between you and me, buddy. Oh, that's no good. Get up here.
Stand by.
Damn it, that's another player. Let me in. There's another player sniping. Get us out of here. Watch out. We're getting out. Oh my god. Bastard. Dude, we're trying to get out. We're avoiding the rocket, man. Come on. Like, the rocket isn't hard enough. Raiders nearby. Electric Breaker. Thanks for getting us out of there, Electric Breaker. You were awesome. Mr. Shoot Me with the rocket trying to get me was not. Scott says, I actually love watching this. I would die playing. Yeah, and that's how it's been for me, too. As soon as the PvP part kicks in, I start to have a heart attack. I'm gonna, like, I have to go see my doctor in about 13 days, about 2 weeks, and I am going to stop playing this game about 5 days before I go see her because I don't want to walk into her office and have her go, you have hypertension, what's changed? So I'm gonna make sure I quit playing about a week beforehand. Oh my God. Yeah, my 53-year-old heart doesn't need this. That's why I would have so much more fun if it was just a PvE game, because I really love this universe. This world, these robots, everything about this is so cool. The PvP part, like, especially right there, not so much. Oh, unload the backpack. Let's go sell those rubber duckies. Let's go sell them. This has been a nice little stream this afternoon. I'm going to try to stream this game on Tuesdays. That's probably going to be what the normal schedule is. There may be occasional impromptu streams on like a Saturday at some random time, but Tuesday nights are going to work out to be the best for me. So everyone should be looking for me to keep playing this on Tuesdays. I'm going to try to keep engaging in this game because I do think it's pretty fantastic. And I'm also just really curious to see where it goes from here. I'm really curious to see what Embark does with it. Because for those of you who don't know, maybe, I was a huge Anthem fan. I absolutely loved Anthem, and it was kind of like the perfect game for me personally. It was totally PvE. There was no player versus player. I loved the javelins. I loved the Iron Man flying. The sound effects were amazing in that game. The gunplay and the teamwork was really cool. And unfortunately, they built it on the Frostbite engine, and they just could not crank out the content that you need for a live service game. And it was mismanaged from the top down. So Anthem is officially shutting down in January of 2026. They're officially going to turn the servers off. I'm really sad about that. But that was my ideal game. And this game is the closest thing to since then to attract me and say, I want to invest time in it and I want to hang on to it and I want to see what happens with it. Because I think Embark made the game called The Finals, so they know what they're doing. I think they have a really good roadmap. I think they probably have really good tools set up for them to build the content pipeline that they want to build. So I'm pretty jazzed to see what it is. We walked out with this stuff. We at least got out. So we got out. Oh my gosh. That's a miracle. These ducks are worth 1,000 apiece. And but one of the nice things about them is you can throw them to create noise, which is the same thing you can do with this noise maker. You can throw it to create noise, which is probably what I should have done, was throw it and try to create noise for the Rocketeer and get it out of there. But in these tense moments, my brain doesn't function. I'm a linear thinker. So I think of one thing at a time. And if you give me 4 things in my inventory to do, I'm only going to think of one thing. I'm going to be like, oh, I need to heal. I'm not going to think, oh, I have a noisemaker, I should throw it in this direction. And that's why I'll never be good at PvP, because I was watching some people play PvP on stream today, and they were so skilled at knowing everything that they had in their inventory and being able to use it in a split second. And I was just so impressed watching them. I was like, oh, this is cool. I'm never going to be that good. So but this might be the kind of game where you can still enjoy it and never be that good. And that's what I'm hoping. So we'll see. I kept this gun, though. That was awesome. We walked out with 2 brand new guns, man. And we got medium gun parts. That's awesome. Smoke grenades. What else can we get rid of? So when you get this full, you got to go down through your inventory and start making some choices about what to get rid of or what to recycle. The fried motherboards I don't need, and if I recycle them, I get electrical components, so I want those. The headphones, recycle into stuff that I don't really care about at the moment, so I'm just going to sell those. Your stash can get up to 280, and ours is, so that's as big as it can be, and so we cannot in any way make it bigger, but you start the game with a much smaller stash, and you can keep expanding it by spending more and more money to expand it. We're as big as we can get, so now we just have to make hard choices about things to get rid of. I was pretty certain you needed a humidifier for a quest, which is why I'm hanging on to it, because I think somebody told me that you needed it. So I'm hanging on to that. The industrial charger, recycle that. Laboratory reagents, I know you needed for a quest. Power cables, rusted shut medical kit we need for a quest. The radio, what's that give us? Gives us sensors? Yeah, we need those. We need those for a particular style of grenade. These are the things we really need, are surveyor vaults, and I have not seen another surveyor in like 3 days. So they're really rare. Water filters, what can these give us? Canisters, we like those. You need those for a particular type of gun. These can be recycled into metal parts. We got a whole bunch of this, and I don't need this much, so I'm going to sell that. It's all about selling room and making space. I don't really care about these. The Arpeggio is all right. When you first run across it, you're like, oh yeah, upgrade, gun upgrade, and it shoots in a 3-round burst, and you're like, this is cool. It's not nearly as effective as things like the Anvil or the Venator, but it does work. And it's certainly better at shooting the arc than what I was just running with. Let's sell this so we can put 100 back in there. These things are really cool. Photoelectric cloaks. You can hold them up in the air and press them, and while they run out their charge, the arc will not see you. So if you are in the middle of no man's land, like if I would have had one of those right here while we were trying to get to exfil, it would have been really useful to lose the Rocketeer, because you could press that, and for the duration of it, which lasts, I want to say, somewhere in the range of 6 to 10 seconds, it will not be able to detect you. So it could have wandered off. We could have, if throwing a noisemaker might have worked, but somebody tried to tag us from long range and hit us twice. Well, and knocked us down and killed us. I can't wait to go back and actually look at the videos. So surveyors are big ball arcs, right? They run away from, yep, when you shot it. Yes, Selene, that's exactly right. And the way that you can usually find them on a map is they'll deploy themselves and they'll shoot a big blue laser into the air. So if you're on a map and you're looking around, you can usually see them from a distance. And I've only been able to find one. Now, they will drop more than one surveyor vault, supposedly, but the one that I got to kill, it only dropped the one. So they'll drop anywhere from 1 to 5, I've heard. And I would love to get one and have it drop 5. That would be fantastic. A little smoke grenade, we'll sell that. Lure grenades, noisemakers. Let's see, what else can we get rid of? Can we get rid of that and that? Oh yeah, now we got space. That's good. And the damaged heat sink can be recycled into wires. Yeah, then we'll recycle it. And this you can sell. So back up here, Scrappy, give me all the scrap. This is what I was saying earlier, though. This trader, Celeste, she will trade these assorted seeds for all kinds of things that are really important to you that you're going to want, and her stock resets after a while. In fact, her stock just reset for me because earlier in the day I bought 2 medium gun parts, and now she's got 3 of them in again. She also has other things that are really valuable, in particular magnets and steel springs. So I need a bunch of steel springs. I can get 7 more from her. Perfect. That's great. So what I really need to do is take a freeloader into the dam and get into the area with, well, not the dam. There is a really good location in Sunken City where you can get tons and tons and tons of plants, usually without anybody bothering you. And all you really need to do is take a Pharaoh to shoot some balls. And you can walk out with so many of those plants. It's fantastic. So that probably needs to be the next thing that I'm going to do. But for tonight, I'm going to have to call it. I've got to go do evening things. Everybody, this is... Scott says, I might try this if it were PvE, but I hate other humans, hence my CRPG turn-based love. See, and that's what I've been saying is I would get such a more of a kick out of this if it was PvE. Which vendor was the one that sold the hull breaker? It would be the gun guy. Let's see.
Here for guns?
I think I might have to do enough quests with her. Oh no, there it is. The hull cracker's right there. So I can get it. I can get it for 10,000. Oh no, it's 30,000. It says. Yeah. I was like, why does it say 10,000?
Just pick one, okay?
Yeah. So you can purchase that for 30,000, which I've got enough. I could get a couple of hull crackers. She's got renegades. She's got anvils. which are really nice. If you have to go out into PvP land, here's what I would say. If you wanted to go out and you were going to anticipate that you were going to see other players, the Renegade is great because you can shoot at range, and it's got like a magazine size of 8 by default. I think that goes up when you upgrade it. This is very good for shooting arc. It's you either need the Pharaoh or you need this to shoot arc, and this is really good against other players, the Anvil especially. And then this is also really good. Light and medium ammo are good against players, and this shoots really fast. It's semi-automatic, so as fast as you can pull the trigger. And if you're going to shoot him in the face at close range, like I've got on one of my short clips, it wasn't this gun that I used, but it's like this. You can take people down with it. So that's why I like to have a few of these, and I need to get the blueprints for it so I can make it. And then they got a bunch of other stuff here. Hole Cracker, though, for taking down the Queen. And certainly, if you want to take down bastions and bombardiers with it, you can, but the bombardiers, I'll let you know, are much more easily taken down with grenades. So I'll tell you what my son and I found really effective was this thing right here. Trigger nades and a couple of snap blast grenades, but trigger nades especially. This thing hurt it fast. And that's kind of something I like, is that all the enemies seem to have some kind of weakness except for the Queen. She's a brute assault on her. You need some players and you need a lot of ammo. The trigger nades on the bombardiers. I want to go try and kill a bombardier by myself. Unfortunately, I already have all the parts I need from it. But I want to go try and kill one myself with a couple of trigger nades, because it was fun the one time my son and I did it. We were like, it died way faster than we thought. We were like, what? Wait a minute, it's dead already? Grenades for the win. So, yeah. I'm going to take off. You folks have been wonderful this afternoon, so look for more of this on Tuesdays. I really appreciate you being here. Appreciate the people who donated today. You were fantastic. I love it. I love seeing all the chat. I love seeing all the questions. Is awesome. All right, everyone. Have a great evening. I will see you next time. Until then.